Hello viewers, today I am going to discuss about the topic design and analysis of algorithm. Actually this subject is available in both graduation and post graduation course, and this is one very interesting course in which you will learn lots of things, and I hope that you will enjoy the course. Actually this algorithm is a very popular subject, and I have mentioned the definition of the algorithm in this slide. According to the definition, actually algorithm may be defined as a set of process or a set of steps through which one program is executed. But if we will expand it by using our day to day life example, suppose you are at the morning, you are preparing a cup of tea for you. Then you will take milk, water, sugar or tea leaves, all those things. Then you will boil water and milk. Then you will add sugar. Then you will add tea leaves. Then you will take the tea pour the tea in the cup of a tea. Then you will take your tea. So when you are preparing a cup of tea, you are going through a number of steps. So we may say that it is algorithm. In this way, lots of things from day to day, from morning to till the end of the day, we are doing, all are in a particular process, and we may say that all are in an algorithm way. Then if we will represent the algorithm by using a diagram, then the diagram will be look like this. You will put the input, then we will implement set of rules and processes on the input, then at the end we will get the output. Actually now the next important question is that why you will learn about the algorithm course. What are the objectives of learning? It is very much important for everybody of us that when we are going to learn something, it is necessary to know that why you will learn. The first one is that effective time management. Actually when you are doing a program, it is very much important that the program must be executed fast, so that you can implement the processor time and your time also effective manner. And the second one is user friendly. Actually when you are using one app or when you are using a program, just like suppose you are playing the game, you are using any suppose online transaction, if it will be more user friendly, then you will love to use it. So by using effective algorithm, we can make the program more user friendly. And third one is optimized resource management. When we are writing a program, the programmer must be very concerned about the time of the processor, about the memory management, about the data which is used in the program, all those things. And by choosing an effective algorithm, we can implement the resource management in a very effective. Now I am going to represent one example of algorithm by using online shopping. All of you are acquainted with online shopping. Let's assume that you want to purchase one mobile by using from online shopping. Then at the first step you will search, you will browse lots of shopping site, then you will choose one particular site, then you will again select, again browse lots of mobile brands by using different companies brands, and you will compare their features, you will compare the price, you will compare the functionality, all those things. Then you will again go for browsing what are the different options for payment option, just like cash on delivery or net banking, etc. Then at the end you will confirm the order, and you will go for a particular payment option. In this way you will go for online shopping for a particular mobile. In the same way, suppose another example we are giving, patient visiting a doctor. Then in this case, let Mr. X is a patient and he is suffering from cold or flu or etc., and he wants to visit a doctor. Then at first step he will call the doctor for the appointment, and at the particular date he will go to the doctor clinic, he will wait there for his turn. Then when the turn comes, he will enter to the doctor's chamber. In this way the patient visiting a doctor step will be, or the process will be performed. So I want to say you that when we are doing task, at that time the task consists of lots of steps and we are performing the steps one by one in a particular order, and that is algorithm. It means that whatever we are doing in our day to day life, all in a particular order and all are in a algorithm manner. Here I have used one example. It is a very simple one, that input 2 number and find out the sum. Actually I have already mentioned that you can write the algorithm in number of ways. There are various ways, but here I have used 3 different categories of writing the same problem again and again, so that you can understand and which one is feasible for you, which one is comfortable for you, just follow that approach. This is the first approach. In this approach I have used 2 things, one is start and another one is stop. It means that here the algorithm is starting point and all the instructions are executed step by step, and at the end the execution will be stopped. At the first point, when there is a start, means the process will be started, and at the next one, here the problem is that input 2 number and find out the sum. So here I have used one norm1 and norm2. Norm1 is used to enter the first value and norm2 is used to store the second value, and sum is used to store the result. And in the next step I have inputted the values, the first value at norm1 and the second value at norm2, and at the third step I have added 2 values norm1 and norm2 and assigned the result to sum, which is represented as sum equal to norm1 plus norm2, and at the end I have displayed the result and stop. It means that this start and stop, it is a symbolic representation that you are starting the algorithm and you are ending the algorithm. It is not compulsory, but it is for a comfortability, means anybody can see this, can understand that you are starting the process and you are ending the process here. This is the first approach of writing the algorithm. Now I am giving to explain the second approach. This is example 2, in which I have used the same problem, input 2 number and find out the sum, in which I have used just start. There is no step 1, step 2, step 3, all those things you can omit, those elements. Input A, input B, then sum equal to A plus B, print sum, then end. This is more easier to write this type of algorithm, and generally programmer prefer to write this type of algorithm. Here I am just try to explain that you can directly input a number which will be stored at A. You will directly input the second number which will be stored at B. Then sum equal to A plus B, sum is a variable, then print sum, then end. Now I am giving another example of the same problem, example 3 I have mentioned here. Here I have used the whole coding inside a function sum, and this is opening brace, this is the starting point, and this is the closing brace, this is the ending point, and inside opening brace and closing brace all the codings are present. All the codings are available. Here the same codings are available inside the opening brace and closing brace. Opening brace represents starting point and closing brace represent ending point, and generally programmer prefer to use the second type of example and third type of example. Which one is comfortable you may use. There is no issue of, there is no restriction. Actually algorithm is something which by using which you can represent your logic. It is not inputted as a program. You have to, in case of program, what is the difference between programming language and algorithm is that in case of programming language you have to follow certain rules and regulation, but whereas in case of algorithm you are representing the logic only. So you may write in your own way, just write it, and I hope all of you must have great fun when you will learn about algorithm. And by in this video I am trying to just explain the basic concepts of algorithm. So in the next video again we will meet and we will have more learning and fun, etc., all those things, and have a great day, and thank you so much.